Welcome back to Penenka Predictions, everyone. This week we're looking at who would win between a La Liga All-Star 11 and a Premier League All-Star 11 if they were to play in a one-off match today. I've come up with my two sides from both leagues, and in this video we're going to see how this game would play out and who would ultimately come out on top as the winner of this amazing game. If you haven't seen my first two videos where I break down all the players for each team, then be sure to check these videos out, and let's kick off this video with a quick recap on who's playing for each of these two teams. Now, my Liga All-Star starting 11 is going to be set out in a 4-3-3 formation with two overlapping wing-backs, a defensive midfielder behind two attacking midfielders, and two wingers just teeing up the chances for our number 9 star striker. So, starting off, between the sticks for my La Liga All-Stars team is going to be the mighty Atletico Madrid goalkeeper, Jan Oblak. This guy has been an absolute wall for Atletico Madrid this season, and honestly there aren't many keepers in the world as reliable as he is. So far in the 2024-25 season, Oblak's averaging just 0.7 goals per game, and he's on track to win his 6th Zamora trophy, which is given to the best goalkeeper in La Liga. I mean, six now. But it's not just about those stats. Oblak is a goalkeeper who makes other defenders feel safe. He commands his box, he keeps his backline organized, and he comes up with big saves in the crucial moments. That's what you want from your keeper, someone who steps up when it matters most. And for such a big man, he's got lightning fast, cat-like reflexes, and he can really get down to make those difficult saves look very easy. So for me, picking Oblak for this dream team was a no-brainer. He's been one of the best goalkeepers in La Liga this season, as he has over the past few seasons, and when you got him between the sticks, you know that the team has a rock-solid last line of defense. And staying with our defense, for the centre-back pairing, I'm starting with Íñigo Martínez of Barcelona. This guy has been nothing short of a defensive titan this season for Barcelona. He's been a mainstay in the team, racking up over 30 appearances across all competitions, and his quality and experience shines through in every match. Defensively, Íñigo's been a wall. His anticipation and reading of the game are top-notch, and he often snuffs out the danger before it even materializes. His leadership at the back is also crucial, and especially with a mix of youth and experience like we find in this squad. His blend of experience, defensive prowess, and also the occasional goal contribution makes him an invaluable asset and an automatic first choice for me at centre-back of our La Liga Dream Team 11. And I think if you pair him up with Antonio Rudiger of Real Madrid, you would have an amazing partnership in the centre of defence that even Air would struggle to get through. Rudiger, as always, has been a defensive rock this season and a mainstay for Real Madrid as well, featuring in 34 matches across all competitions. His defensive stats are super impressive, but it's his presence and leadership that truly stand out. He's known for his aggressive defending, aerial prowess, and the ability to read the game, making crucial interceptions and blocks when it counts. His versatility allows him to play in various defensive roles, adapting seamlessly to any tactical changes, and he always leads the defense with his physical presence and command of his backline. Now, with Rudiger's tenacity and physicality alongside Íñigo Martínez's composure, they complement each other perfectly. Plus, as both these two are very good in the air, they're also very useful at set pieces and give their teams an extra advantage in attack. On the left side of defense, playing as an attacking wing-back, we have the Spanish international and Barcelona fullback, Alejandro Balde. At just 21 years of age, Balde has been lighting up the left side for Barcelona this season. Under the guidance of new coach Hansi Flick, Balde has been a dual threat, not only using his speed to track down attackers, but also notching up a goal and providing several assists across all competitions this season. His explosive pace and ability to whip in dangerous crosses have made him a constant headache for opposing defenses. Defensively, his speed allows him to recover quickly, and his tackling has been spot on, helping Barca maintain a solid backline all season. His performances have been so impressive that his market value has reportedly soared to over 60 million euros. So for me, at left back, Alejandro Balde wins the spot, and he will be starting in the La Liga starting 11 Dream Team. Moving now onto the right side, we have another Barcelona attacking wingback in Jules Koundé. On the right flank this season, Koundé has been a model of consistency and versatility for Barcelona. Leading the team in minutes played, Koundé's adaptability has been invaluable. While he's naturally a centre-back, he's seamlessly transitioned to the right position, maintaining defensive solidity while supporting offensive plays. duties. Koundé's passing accuracy has been noteworthy. He's averaging approximately 60 passes per game with an 87% completion rate. He also contributes offensively, linking up with Yamal and providing many assists in the 27 La Liga matches that he's played so far this season. His work ethic is relentless. He's played 70 consecutive matches since November 2023 and he's accumulated over 6,500 minutes on the pitch. Now, this remarkable streak underscores his physical resilience and overall contribution and importance to the squad. So for me, the final piece of the backline at right wing back is definitely going to be filled by Jude Bellingham. Now, that's not a bad defensive lineup, eh? Another player who will also contribute to defensive duties, but also plays the link between the defense and the attack, is going to be Real Madrid's Federico Valverde. Valverde is known for his box-to-box running, his power, his positioning, his ability to break up attacks, and frequently produces moments of magic with his long-range missiles. Valverde, for me, he is the ultimate defensive complement to allow your attacking midfielders the freedom to move forward. Valverde is Real Madrid's dynamic defensive midfielder, and he's been the cornerstone of the team's midfield this season. His versatility allows him to excel both defensively and offensively, adapting to various roles in midfield and defense as needed. Valverde has made 92 successful tackles in La Liga and over 300 ball recoveries so far this season, showcasing his relentless work ethic in regaining possession. And that is why he is my number one choice for the defensive midfield role in this La Liga All-Star 11. And in front of Valverde, we have two more attack-minded midfielders, starting with Barcelona's Pedri on the left. Silky, creative, and always looking to unlock defenses. He's only 22 years old, but Pedri has become the heartbeat of Barcelona and Spain's midfield this season. In La Liga, he's made 26 appearances, he's scored 4 goals, and he's provided 4 assists. However, beyond those stats, it's his influence on the game that is truly remarkable. He's averaging 60 passes per game with an 88% completion rate, showcasing his reliability in possession. And defensively, he's no slouch either. He's contributed significantly to ball recoveries. However, it really is for his creative genius, similar to that of Andres Iniesta, that makes him a standout player and an immediate inclusion in my La Liga Dream Team starting 11. And playing alongside Pedri, another great player with slightly different characteristics, we're going to play Jude Bellingham. This guy is the engine of any team that he plays in. Right now he's at Real Madrid, and there probably isn't a better all-round midfielder in La Liga or the world right now. And Bellingham's attacking prowess has been nothing short of super impressive. In 22 La Liga appearances this season, he's already netted 7 goals, showcasing his ability to drive forward, and he's a clinical finisher as well. Additionally, he provided 9 assists, reflecting his vision and his knack for creating opportunities for his teammates. Beyond his offensive capabilities, however, Bellingham's defensive work rate has been commendable. He's won 36 aerial duels and executed 160 tackles so far this season, highlighting his tenacity and presence in the midfield battles. His ability to break up opposition play and regain possession for his team has been instrumental in Real Madrid's transition from defense to attack, and partnering him with Pedri in midfield gives this La Liga side a very unique and super effective combination in breaking down opposition attacks and setting up the front 3 attackers with endless opportunities to express their talents and offensive prowess. And speaking of front 3, wow, what a front 3 we have. I mean, there's absolutely no shortage of world-class attackers in La Liga, so this made my final selection really quite tricky, as there are many other players from La Liga that could fill these roles as well. However, I've had to narrow it down to 3, and this attacking lineup is made up of 3 players who are probably currently in the top 5 in the world right now. Starting on the left, we have Barcelona's attacking Brazilian, Raphinha. Explosive, dynamic, absolutely deadly in one-on-one situations. He is so decisive and has scored so many match winners for Barcelona this season, and he is actually the face of La Liga right now. Raphinha has been a creative force for Barcelona this season, with his flair on the left wing resulting in 13 goals and 7 assists in La Liga, showcasing his ability to both score goals and set them up for his teammates. His performances have been instrumental in Barcelona's attacking dynamics, and he's been recognized as a leading candidate for Ballon d'Or this season, along with his Barcelona teammate and my choice for the right wing attack in this side, Lamine Yamal. At just 17 years old, this kid is already lighting up La Liga, and his statistics for someone so young have never been seen before. Not even Messi's ridiculous start to life in La Liga can compare with Lamine Yamal's. His flair, confidence, speed, and his pinpoint precision with his passing and shooting makes him such an amazing player and one of the superstars of world football at such a young age. Lamine Yamal has taken the football world by storm with his performances for FC Barcelona and Spain as well. In La Liga, he has made 24 appearances, scoring 5 goals and providing 11 assists. Those numbers, however, they jump to 13 goals and 16 assists when you include the Champions League performances as well. A truly remarkable achievement for a kid of his age. His agility, his vision, his composure under pressure have drawn comparisons to some of the game's greatest players of all time. And for me, his inclusion in this squad was one of the easiest decisions to make. And with both Raphinha and Yamal attacking down the flanks, creating and scoring chances, we are left with the task of picking our out-and-out number 9 striker for this team. Now, for many people, Lewandowski would be the natural choice here because of his connection with Lamine and Raphinha. However, in the end, I did have to go for the speedy Frenchman, Kylian Mbappe. But just as it's been fulfilling a lot of the positions on this team, this was a close one. Kylian Mbappe with Real Madrid has been nothing short of sensational this season. The French forward has netted 17 goals in La Liga so far, 31 in all competitions, solidifying his status as one of the world's elite forwards right now. He's well known for his speed, his precision, his consistency, and he has been pivotal in Real Madrid's title chase this season. Although I hope they don't win it. I just think that with the supply line coming from Yamal and Raphinha, Mbappe is the perfect candidate with his raw speed and talent to complement this attack and fill that final position in my La Liga starting 11. So Raphinha on the left, Yamal on the right, and Mbappe up front. Can you even imagine a better attacking lineup from La Liga right now? Let me know in the comments if you think there are any options for any of these positions that I've mentioned in my lineup, and let's have a discussion about it. Like I said, it wasn't an easy decision in most cases, and yes, there are loads of players that could also fill these roles, but for me, that's my starting 11 for my La Liga dream team. Now, a few of the players that just missed out will be warming up the bench for this team, and these 3 super subs include the very pacey and skillful, yet sometimes temperamental and inconsistent Vinicius Jr. of Real Madrid. The Brazilian winger is a constant threat with his blistering pace and dazzling dribbling skills. He's played 22 matches in La Liga, scoring 9 goals, and he's been crucial in many of Real Madrid's big victories so far this season. He's also provided 5 assists, showing that he's not just a goal scorer, but also a goal creator. But what really stands out about Vinicius is his ability to break down defenses with his skill on the flank. His speed is electric, and defenders always have a tough time trying to keep up with him. There are, however, a few areas he could still improve though. Sometimes his decision making in the final third leaves a lot to be desired, and he does tend to complain and whinge and overact a lot, yeah? And sometimes he can appear to be, what can I say, a bit of a to be honest. But the thing with Vinicius is that his potential is sky high. If he can sharpen his finishing and consistency, we're looking at a world-class winger in the making. And that's why he's more than deserving of a place on the bench of my La Liga dream team. And if for a change he keeps his toys in the Prem, then he might just get a run out in the second half. The next player to come off the bench would be Atletico Madrid and Argentinian midfielder Rodrigo de Paul. Rodrigo de Paul really is the engine of the midfield in Atletico Madrid. He's known for his tireless work rate, and he can just appear all over the pitch wherever he's needed, both defensively and offensively. He's got that perfect blend of creativity and grit, and he wins tackles and interceptions, and he also plays forward passes to the team's attack as well. He's featured in 21 La Liga matches so far this season, racking up 4 assists and scoring 3 goals, but really it's his all-round play that stands out. His balance between defensive duties and attacking contributions makes him, for me, a complete midfielder. While some of his attacking play could be more decisive, his consistency in controlling the midfield has been crucial for Atletico and Argentina this season. I feel that Rodrigo de Paul can come in off the bench to solidify the midfield if needed in the second half, depending on how the game is unfolding, but his unique combination of class, grit, and determination makes him a valuable asset to have on the bench for this team, and for any team really. And the final substitute for the team, who was a whisker away from starting here, is the young central defender of Barcelona, Pau Cubarsí. He's 18 years old, and this kid has been a revelation this season. He's stepped up in some major moments, most notably in the Champions League, where he's just showcasing maturity beyond his youthful years. Very calm on the ball, composed under pressure, and he has a solid understanding of his positioning in the defense. He's quick to close down attackers, and offensively, he's not afraid to join the attack as well when the opportunity arises. Though he's still in the very early stages of his career, his performance this season have shown that he's ready to take on the very big stage. With a promising future ahead of him, Pau's inclusion in his dream team isn't just based on potential, it's also based on the impressive consistency he's been showing at such a young age this season. These 3 players bring very unique qualities to this dream team. Vinicius offers explosive attacking options, Cubarsí provides youthful energy and potential from the back, and De Paul adds midfield stability and creativity. Their contributions, whether as starters or substitutes, are invaluable to any team's dynamics, and these three players could probably walk into any other team in the world right now. And look, there are loads of other players that I could have included, like Lewandowski of Barcelona or Julian Alvarez from Atletico Madrid, Martin Zubimendi, the midfielder from Real Sociedad, maybe even David Alaba from Real Madrid. But I did have to draw the line somewhere. This La Liga team, for me, it has it all. An incomparable combination of skill, experience, and just pure raw talent. Starting at the back with Jan Oblak, a rock in goal. In defense, the partnership of Íñigo Martínez and Antonio Rüdiger inspires confidence. And on the flanks, Alejandro Balde's blistering pace and attacking vision on the left, paired with Jules Koundé's versatility and strong defensive presence on the right, provide a solid defensive base while also offering a constant attacking threat down the flanks. Moving into the midfield, the duo of Pedri and Jude Bellingham bring youth, creativity, athleticism, dynamism. Pedri's vision and Bellingham's box-to-box energy gives this team control of the middle of the park, while Valverde brings in defensive cover and relentless drive needed to break up the opposition's attack. Up front, Lamine Yamal and Raphinha, they're a creative duo that are capable of taking on defenders with their dribbling skills and speed. And when you throw in Kylian Mbappe as a central striker, then you've got goal-scoring threats from every position. And of course, off the bench, you've got the incredible talents of Vini Jr., Rodrigo de Paul, and Pau Cubarsí, ready to make an impact if needed. This team for me is stacked with balance, with firepower, from a rock-solid defense to lightning-fast and lethal attacks. This La Liga dream team is set to dominate in every area of the pitch. Who could possibly stop this team from winning? Our EPL AllStars team is going to be set up in a more old-school 4-4-2 formation, built on what the EPL is really known for: its strength, its pace, quick counter-attacks, and amazing goals. So, starting in goals, we have the Brazilian man-mountain who plies his trade in Anfield. Of course, you know who I'm talking about. It's the one and only Alisson Becker. The best shot stopper in England, Alisson Becker has been a standout performer for Liverpool once again this season, and it's no surprise that he's one of the best goalkeepers in the world right now. His shot stopping ability is second to none. He's made crucial saves in tight situations, often keeping his team in the game. With 15 clean sheets in the Premier League so far this season, Alisson's reliability between the sticks is a huge asset to both Liverpool and Brazil. His ability to sweep up behind the defence and keep calm under pressure have been key to Liverpool's defensive stability this season. Alisson has consistently proven himself as one of the most dependable goalkeepers in the Premier League, and that's why he gets the nod for me in the goalkeeping position in this Premier League Dream Team starting 11. And in front of him, we're going to put two giant defenders, starting with Arsenal's Gabriel Magalhães. Gabriel has been rock solid in Arsenal's defence this season. The Brazilian central defender has played a pivotal role. With his no-nonsense defending and impressive physicality, he's been a leader at the back, winning crucial headers and making vital tackles at vital points in the games. With over 100 clearances so far this season, Gabriel's defensive stats are outstanding. He's also a key aerial presence, contributing both defensively and offensively during set pieces. But what really sets Gabriel apart is his aggression and his willingness to put his body on the line and to stop opposing attackers. And the fact that he's nearly unbeatable in one-on-one situations as well. He's calm, he's composed, and he's a rock at the back. So Gabriel, for me, he's one of the first names that I included in my EPL back four. And alongside him, now this one's also pretty straightforward, it's going to be the Dutch giant Liverpool's Virgil van Dijk. The Dutch defender has been the cornerstone of Liverpool's defence along with Alisson. He's made more than 40 clearances so far this season. He's won over 70% of his aerial duels. He rarely gets caught out of position and always seems to make the right decision when under pressure. His passing range is also excellent, and he often initiates Liverpool's attacks from the back with precise long balls. Van Dijk remains one of the top central defenders in the Premier League, and he continues to be a massive presence both defensively and offensively, especially with his ability to score from set pieces. Still one of the best in the business, he dominates in the air and is a natural leader on the pitch. I think that with Gabriel and Van Dijk together as the two centre backs, the rest of the team can feel pretty safe going about their business. Moving on to our left back position now, and I'm going for the experienced Andy Robertson, also from Liverpool. Over the years, Andy Robertson, he's been an integral part of Liverpool's left flank, providing both defensive stability and an attacking threat as well. his relentless work rate up and down the wing has been crucial to Liverpool's style of play this season, and his crossing ability, it's top notch. His defensive contributions are just as important, and he's consistently solid in one-on-one duels, and his recovery pace allows him to get back quickly when Liverpool lose possession. He provides both an attacking threat and defensive consistency, making him the perfect modern fullback and my choice for the left back role in this EPL Dream Team 11. Switching to the right side of defense now, and we have another Liverpool player here in Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now, Arnold is undoubtedly one of the most dynamic right backs in the world of football right now, and this season has been no different. Trent's ability to deliver from deep or get into advanced positions and contribute to the attack is what makes him truly stand out as an outstanding overlapping winger. But it's not just his offensive contributions that impress. His work rate has improved defensively, and he's been able to balance his attacking runs with more solid defending now as well. He's also been the creator of several match-winning moments, whether it's his long passes or quick thinking from set pieces. For a right back, Trent's ability to impact both ends of the pitch makes him my choice to fill this role in this EPL All-Star 11 Dream Team. In midfield, we have both a defensive holding midfielder and a more advanced attacking midfielder as well. And I'm going to start with the defensive role, and for this one, I've picked Thomas Partey of Arsenal. Partey has been one of Arsenal's outstanding midfielders this season, playing a crucial role in the defensive midfield. The Ghanaian powerhouse is a physical presence in the middle of the park, breaking up opposition attacks and winning back the ball for his team. He has completed over 50 interceptions this season, showcasing his ability to disrupt play and protect the back line. His passing range is also exceptional, and he often switches play with accuracy and helping Arsenal transition quickly from defense into attack. Partey's energy and defensive awareness make him the perfect shield for any back four, and his ability to dictate the tempo of the game is why he's an essential part of this Dream Team starting lineup. And in front of him, we're partnering him with another Arsenal player, and that is Martin Ødegaard. Martin Ødegaard has been sensational in the Premier League this season. As Arsenal's captain, the Norwegian playmaker has been pulling the strings in the middle of the park, contributing both goals and assists as well. Ødegaard's vision and technique are exceptional. His ability to pick out passes that others might miss makes him a constant threat to opposition defenses. He also works really hard off the ball, pressing high and helping Arsenal recover possession quickly. Ødegaard has been one of the most consistent midfielders in the league this season, and his all-round contribution make him a key figure both at Arsenal and in this Premier League Dream Team starting 11 as well. On the left-hand side of midfield, we're going for a Dutch international and another Liverpool star in Cody Gakpo. Gakpo has been a revelation for Liverpool this season, showing his versatility in attack. The winger has impressed with his pace, his dribbling ability, and sharp eye for goal, and he's often found just tapping the ball in for a goal just from a few yards out at the far post. He's been a constant and reliable outlet on the left wing, and he uses his directness and clever movement to break down defenses and set up killer passes for his teammates. His ability to deliver in tight spaces and create opportunities out of nothing has made him an important figure in Liverpool's title-winning team and earns himself a spot on the left side of our attacking midfield. Switching over to the right side now, and this is no surprise at all, we all know who's going to occupy that spot. It's none other than the Egyptian magician, Mo Salah. Mohamed Salah has been in sensational form once again for Liverpool this season. The Egyptian winger has continued to be a clinical finisher, scoring 25 goals in the EPL so far. His ability to cut inside onto his favoured left foot and strike with deadly accuracy has made him a constant threat in the final third all season. Salah's pace is still electric, and he has a brilliant understanding of positioning. He's always in the right place at the right time, and he's also contributed with an amazing 16 assists this season, showing that he's not just about scoring goals, he's also about creating goals for his teammates as well. Mo Salah's consistency and world-class finishing make him an automatic selection for this EPL Dream Team. This guy was literally the first name I put down on the list. And up front, we have two strikers playing off each other, and the first one is going to be Newcastle United's very much in form, Alexander Isak. Isak has been a revelation for Newcastle this season. The Swedish striker has shown his class with 19 goals and 5 assists in the Premier League so far this season, and he has an ability to score from all areas of the pitch. Isak's pace and technical ability allow him to get into dangerous positions, and he's been clinical when it matters most. His link-up play with his teammates has also been fantastic, and his ability to stretch opposition defenses and create space has been a key part of Newcastle's attacking play. Isak is also great at holding up the ball and bringing others into play, but really it's his positioning, his composure and finishing ability that make him one of the top strikers in Europe and specifically in the Premier League this season. And lining up next to him is another Northern European giant. It's Manchester City's Erling Haaland. Now, do I even need to give this guy an introduction? Haaland is one of the most recognized, feared and most lethal strikers in the world right now. The Norwegian striker has already bagged 19 goals in the Premier League, proving once again he's one of the best strikers in the world. Haaland is an absolute goal-scoring machine. His physicality, his pace, his clinical finishing, they're all terrifying for defenders. He's constantly making runs behind the defense and he has the composure to finish off chances with ease. Haaland's also a great target man. He has the ability to hold up play and to link up with his teammates in the final third, making him an excellent all-round forward. With his goal-scoring record, Haaland's inclusion in this dream team is also a no-brainer. He's been the focal point of Manchester City's attack and one of the Premier League's most dangerous players this season. So, how do you stop the likes of Mo Salah, Isaac and Erling Haaland if they're all playing on the same team and they're all coming at you with pace? And if you do manage to stop them, then who are going to be our 3 super subs from the EPL that can come on and stir things up and boost an already amazing attack? Well, the first sub is going to be the Portuguese maestro, Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes has been a key player for Manchester United this season, contributing with 6 goals and 6 assists, and he's really been the only saviour for a club that's otherwise having a terrible season. The Portuguese midfielder is known for his creativity, his ability to change the game in an instant, whether it's with a long-range shot or a perfectly weighted pass. Bruno Fernandes' vision is second to none. He's a player who pulls the strings in midfield and he's always looking to make something happen. And as a substitute in this dream team, he'll provide great creativity and a fresh attacking option if needed from the bench in the second half. Another great attacking option to bring on for a more direct threat up front is a player who is having the season of his life, and that of course is Chris Wood. Chris Wood is the kind of striker that you want coming off the bench when you need a physical presence in the box. The New Zealand international is known for his strength, his aerial ability and his clinical finishing this season. Wood has contributed with an incredible 18 goals so far this season and is one of the reasons that Nottingham Forest find themselves currently sitting 3rd place in the table. He's always an obvious threat in the air during set pieces, and his hold-up play and ability to bring others into the game are assets that make him a valuable substitute for this team. His experience and physicality could be crucial in the latter stages of the game, making him a great second half substitute option for this EPL dream team. And our 3rd substitute for this dream team is none other than Manchester City's midfield hardman, Mateo Kovacic. The Croatian international has been a key part of Man City's midfield, providing technical ability, vision, and his outstanding ability of breaking up attacks and starting counter-attacks with his dribbling and his precision passing. Kovacic's ability to control the tempo of the game makes him a fantastic option as a substitute, and with his experience and versatility, it allows him to play in various midfield roles, also in defense, making him an excellent asset to come off the bench if needed for this EPL dream team. So now that we have our 2 sides all lined up and ready for kickoff, let's discuss who would win this game and why. Firstly, let me just say that a matchup between the La Liga dream team and a Premier League dream team would be absolutely amazing, with both squads boasting ridiculous talent across all areas of the pitch, and we'd probably literally see all the best players in the world coming together for this one-off amazing encounter. The La Liga dream team would likely set up with a focus on possession and fluidity, the things we see in La Liga, and with the likes of Pedri and Bellingham and Valverde in midfield, they'd like to control the tempo early on. Oblak would play a huge role in maintaining calm and keeping the defense well organized, and the attacking trio of Yamal, Raphinha and Mbappe would look to stretch the Premier League defense with their pace and creativity, making runs into the channels and exploiting any space behind the defense. On the other side, the Premier League dream team would likely look to press high and use their physicality, especially with Van Dijk and Gabriel forming the commanding centre-back pairing, and with Alisson able to play out from the back as well. They could transition very quickly, looking to get the ball to Salah and Gakpo in wide areas, while Haaland would be the focal point in attack, and he could of course lay the ball off to Isaac as well, ready to capitalise on any loose balls that might fall in the box. The midfield area would be one of the key battles of this game, with Partey and Ødegaard and Gakpo in the midfield for the EPL. They would try and disrupt the fluidity of the La Liga side, particularly Pedri and Bellingham, who would be attempting to pull the strings. However, the La Liga team's midfield is likely to be more dynamic, with Bellingham's ability to break into the box and Pedri's creativity making them very dangerous in transition. I think in this game the La Liga defense would be tested earlier on by the Premier League attack, especially Haaland and his physicality and with Salah's pace. However, Ødegaard, he is known for his tough aggressive defending, and he would be up for that challenge, and Koundé and Balde, they would be cautious of Salah and Gakpo, and they've got got the speed to get back and to chase them down when needed. The Premier League team will also rely on the width provided by Andy Robertson and Alexander-Arnold, looking to deliver dangerous crosses for the likes of Haaland or Isaac to finish. On the other hand, the La Liga side would use Mbappe's pace to break down the defensive lines, while Raphinha and Yamal could be dangerous cutting inside to create opportunities as well. As the game progresses, fatigue might start to creep in, but both these teams have immense depth on the bench, with the attacking threats of Vini Jr., Rodrigo de Paul for the La Liga side, and the Premier League side has the likes of Bruno Fernandes and Chris Wood and even Kovacic to freshen up their midfield or their attack as well. These substitutes would bring added intensity in the final 30 minutes, and I can actually see Vini Jr. coming off and playing a pivotal role in this game, using his electric pace and creativity to cause quite a few extra problems for the tiring Premier League defenders, and possibly teeing up a few chances for Mbappe or Lamine Yamal to finish. Haaland, despite his strength in clinical finishing, would face a really tough challenge in this game against the physical defenders of Martinez and Ødegaard, who they are more than capable, I think, of dealing with a striker of his caliber. And in the midfield, Partey and Ødegaard, they would try and dominate possession in midfield, but with the work rate of Valverde and Bellingham, I think they're going to struggle to control the midfield for long stretches, and I think the midfield will really be controlled by the La Liga side. So, what do I think would be the final outcome of this game, and who do I think will be the winner? This game would be a closely contested battle, with both teams having standout moments and chances to score throughout the game. The La Liga Dream Team, like I said, would slightly have the edge in midfield with the control and the fluidity of their attacking play, while the Premier League team could be more direct with a greater aerial threat and physicality with the presence of Haaland and Salah. I think, however, I would lean towards the La Liga Dream Team getting the win here due to their overall balance in their team, the midfield control, and their lightning fast pace in attack. However, this is a game that could go either way, and given the firepower on both sides, this would really be a nail-biting finish, with the Premier League team always dangerous on the counter and with the physicality to back that up as well. Like I said, obviously this game could go either way, but if I had to pick a winner, then I would be backing the La Liga Dream Team by a very narrow margin. I would go with the final scoreline here for the La Liga All-Stars to score 3 goals and the Premier League All-Stars to score 2. So a 3-2 win for the La Liga All-Stars is my prediction. I can see Mbappe and Raphinha getting on the score sheet with an assist or 2 from the young Lamine Yamal. And I can see the Premier League All-Star side getting back into it with 2 goals, 1 from Haaland and Salah. But then ultimately this game will be won by La Liga side as Vini Jr. comes off the bench and gets the winning goal. That, however, is just my prediction for this hypothetical game. I want to know what you think. Would the La Liga team come out on top, or would it be the Premier League Dream 11 that power through and get the win in this game, in your opinion? And who would you have in your starting lineups for each of these two amazing teams? Let me know your thoughts and predictions down in the comments. Please, if you've enjoyed this video, hit that like button for me, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on any of my weekly videos where I share with you my predictions for the upcoming EPL and La Liga games. It's been a lot of fun making this video. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have, and I open the floor to all the comments and discussions on this, unfortunately, hypothetical game at this point, but who knows. If this video gets enough views and shares, then maybe someone at UEFA will come across it and realize all the potential money to be made from this type of all-star match, and maybe even one day we'll be lucky enough to actually see it happen. Until next time everyone, have a great week, enjoy the football, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye for now.